Start the music. Are we? Yes, we're going to start the music as well. And we're just 3 minutes over. We're almost on time. Turning on the lights. All the lights are turned on. I think we take a sip of water and then we're going to start a stream. Dungeons and Dragons stream today. With a group of 4 players. We're having Genscher, we're having Nisaika, Sage and Yosuka. All of them are actually here today, which is really good. And while we're talking about that, I can not Yosuka. There we go. That person that just wrote is there as well. And I can prepare last things here on my end for the stream. Actually, we're not really prepared today for the whole for the whole shebang. I'm still thinking if we should have like really prepared sessions, or if we should have like all improv sessions. I'm so and so about this, but mostly I tend towards having prepared sessions because that seems to be the most fun for the people. Okay, Yosuka is introducing all the channels that we're actually having on our disposal to watch this stream and to write and interact with the chat. We are live on YouTube and we're live on Twitch as well. We are actually or you are actually able to chat in Discord as well. So if you wanna if you're just watching on Twitch without an account, you can join my Discord by using the link that you see down below here, or using the link that's now in the chat. And my group is my group is bullying me here. And my players group, but they will see what they've got from that. They will not do that anymore once this round is done. We're all prepared now, I think. We've got that. That is prepared. There's not much that I've prepared for today. There are a few information that I can give out that are planned or in the back of my mind, and I can tease them a little bit. But apart from that, there's again nothing much that I can actually can do today. So this session will mainly be within Velvet Valley, the main city that we've, or the main village that we've started in, and we are just going to relax there, having a get-together, forming the group a little bit better, and I will force the players to actually think a little bit about the background of their characters, stories of their characters that they'd like to share, and this kind of stuff. What's good, Annie? Nice to have you. Yeah, that being said, why don't we get the people to talk now? Seriously. What did I do? Okay, say hi, Yosuka. And he's out.
Stay a while, and
No, He's just having a too good time. You're just having too good of a time. Okay, so we've got. Why don't you guys introduce your characters while we're still waiting? We're having like 2 more minutes. Why don't you introduce the characters then?
I need to mute the stream first. Okay.
I need to quiet down the music. There we go. Cool. Okay, why don't we start with Misaka, because he is the freshest in the group and he's most likely to know the most of his background story still. So why don't you introduce your character? Just a brief description of what to expect from your character. A very, very short 2 sentences or something like that.
Nothing much. Yeah, my character is called Magna, and he is a druid, and he's a tiefling, and is a bit uncomfortable in cities and villages because of some reasons we maybe find out today. And yeah, he's very open-minded and friendly at start when he's knowing people or meeting new people. And yeah, what else do you want to know?
If that's what you want to share about your character right now, that's what you want to share about your character right now.
Yeah, I think you will see what is coming to you.
Cool.
If you're watching.
Yeah, stay a while and listen. As Yosuka wanted to say when I moved him out of the room. So, why don't you stay a while and tell something, Yosuka?
Wait a minute, that's not how this works.
Well, if you say stay a while and listen, you need to stay a while and talk. That is how it works, quite literally.
I never said it. I was the one talking.
Touché. But you're up next, talking about your character. Just
yeah,
a brief
so
description.
anyways, my character is Brother Tiberius, a by now level 3 life cleric, who also hails from this small little village called Velvet Valley, and originally started this venture with 3 of his best friends, of which by now only 1 remains due to, let's say, various reasons. And yeah, he kind of found new people to hang around with, but it's not all that certain of if that's the right company for him. But he's managing fine. Barely.
Okay, I need to correct that, because if I let this stand, what you just said right in the beginning, you will hold it against me. No one ever said it is a small village. This already, this rumor already was the offspring of the culprit, not the offspring, the culprit of a fairly heated discussion in how this session is going or not. So no one ever said it's a small village. It is actually a village, and a village can have up to 5,000 citizens and would be still considered a village. And wait a second, I could even look into the Dungeon Master's Guide, and while we're on it, why not? Let's have a look, and while I'm looking into my Dungeons Master's Guide that I'm having right here, a physical copy of, just bragging, hashtag weird flex, Genscher, why don't you introduce your character to the viewership, I'm sure of which we have like 10,000 right now.
Sure. Why not? Like you already know, my character that I'm playing is Shast Vutum, or just Shast, whatever you want to call it. And like brother Tiberius already said, brother Tiberius is my only left friend from my childhood. So all my childhood friends were gone, more or less, in like a respectfully way, I guess. And yeah, about my type, I'm just more a quiet person. I need to more like know a person to speak with them. If I know a person, I speak to them very normally. But to new people, it's more like, nah, I can talk to him later or something like this. And this is my character type, I guess. And that was it.
Cool. Thanks for letting us know that. And while we're letting people things know, in Dungeons and Dragons, you're absolutely right. The term village contains a population of up to 1,000 people, not 5,000. I was wrong about that. The town has actually up to 6,000 population. And that being said, we are in still a fairly large village then, because I think I said some time ago I said something around like 800 citizens or something like that.
600, I believe.
600? 600. Cool. Yeah. So we are soon to become 800. We're
Next week.
well, who knows? Who knows? Depending on how much time progress you make in this session. But we're not quite done with the group yet in terms of introducing themselves. Sage, you're playing actually already your second character in this group. How do you feel about that?
I'm feeling good. I like the new character.
That's good. You like your new character. What is your new character about?
He's called Banan Alchio. And he's a bard. So as a bard he likes to play music and likes to entertain some people. And for his friends he do everything.
So if your friends tell you to jump off a bridge, what do you do?
No.
Or what he do?
Nope.
So he wouldn't do everything, would he?
Not that everything.
So okay, more the metaphorical everything. I like that. We're going to play with that. And by now I'm pretty sure everyone has checked into that. We have all these weekly tasks, and I will share the screen now with the audience as well. There we go. There we go. And by now, I'm pretty sure that we have, that everyone has noted down your character's biggest fears. Maybe we're going to talk about these ones today. On that note, I've got two open session tasks here. One of them, the favorite dish of the character, which would be the one to last week, and then the one to this week, note down 3 character hobbies. I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about these ones as well today. So stay while and listen was actually pretty accurate, because we're going to talk a lot today. We're going to take this session as a roleplay session. We're mostly within the city walls here. Now I'm saying it myself, city walls, in this village walls. And we are going to have a great time. After last session, that was packed with information, especially in the last 30 minutes. And as someone was feeling so good, I need to change that. That's my job as the Dungeon Master here. Hello, my name is Fengarth. I'm the Dungeon Master. We're playing in a homebrew setting. And my job is to make people feel miserable around the table. And therefore, Yosuka, why don't you wrap up last session and give us a summary of that?
Oh, sure. Just want to add that you're doing a great job.
Awesome! You just need to put the right scale. I love your enthusiasm. You take 1 point of inspiration for that. I didn't see that coming.
I believe I still have a point of inspiration. Let me check.
Too bad for you.
I actually do.
Yeah, too bad for you. No inspiration for you. Mark 1 copper piece for you.
That's more money than I already had.
I guess so. and the thing is, you can't even say that's 100% more because you had nothing before.
Indeed.
One, two.
Did my Discord just really crashed?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think so, at least. Because we can hear you.
Rage quit.
Understandable.
Yeah. So, Chop. Let us know about your adventures of last session.
I'll actually need some help with that one because I can't quite remember where we started off last session.
Oh, wait. Chat. If someone's there who's willing to roll a die, join my Discord and go into the dice room. You will find that in the pen and paper section, and write into the chat !R space 1d20. And if you guys roll over a, let's say, 17, Yosuka will not get any help.
You can move Genscher. He's back.
Back again. Genscher's back. Tell your friend. Genscher's back.
Don't make this voice crack of me, please.
I'll give chat like a minute more, and then we'll see if actually someone wants to participate, and if not, well, good luck for you. That's actually good luck then. Easy peasy. I just realized that out of nowhere, I'm actually doing everything right with guiding you guys in a Dungeons and Dragons setting, because the Dungeon Master's Guide is suggesting that you should be local heroes from level 1 to level 4, or make your name as local heroes from level 1 to level 4. And if I'm not incorrect, and if I actually remember correctly, you guys came back last week from an adventure with bandits into Velvet Valley, and someone told you guys that that your group has been spoken of. here it says characters in this tier are still learning the range of class features that define them, including the choice of specialization. But even first level characters are heroes, set apart from the common people by natural characteristics, learned skills, and the hint of a greater destiny that lies before them. At the start of their careers, characters use first and second level spells and wield mundane gear. The magic items they find include common consumable items, potions and scrolls, and a very few uncommon permanent items. The magic can have a big impact in a single encounter, but it doesn't change the course of an adventure. The fate of a village might hang on the success or failure of low-level adventurers who trust their lives to their fledgling abilities. These characters navigate dangerous terrain and explore haunted crypts where they can expect to fight savages, ferocious wolves, giant spiders, evil cultists, bloodthirsty ghouls, and hired thugs. If they face even a young dragon, they are better off avoiding a fight. So that is what Wizards of the Coast writes themselves for a suggestion for level 1 to level 4. So we're doing perfectly fine, guys. We're right on track. Just keeping that as a reference. I'll have to put a sticky in there. Okay, cool. So minutes over. Please start your summary, Yosuka.
Well, my point still stands. I can't quite remember where we started off.
And I even gave you where to start.
He said it.
Mm-hmm. You're never listening to me. You can use your inspiration if you want to, and then someone may help you.
Sure.
Who should help you? You pick one.
I don't really mind who does it, so let's just go with Genscher.
I just watched 40 minutes of the last.
Yeah, I love that you picked the only one who wasn't there.
It was the last 40 minutes.
Yeah, we literally told him that he just needs to watch the last 30 minutes. Yeah, we will never know what happened last time. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the crossroads, in the middle of Velvet Valley. And Sage, do you remember what happened last time? Just say yes and no.
Yes.
Cool. Do you have inspiration?
Yes.
Do you want to earn your character 10 silver pieces?
No.
Do I?
Okay, cool. Yeah, then we will not have a summary. For everyone, I will mute myself in here, do the summary for the stream so they know what's about. And then we'll just puzzle piecing together, I guess, what happened last time, right?
Sure.
Okay, no, I can't stay serious with that. So last time we've started on a map that I will give you a hint. We started on this map last time.
Where is the damn bit? There it is.
Does it ring a bell? Yosuka.
I can move in the past.
I can move in the past.
Oh god, do not change the flow of time. Ah!
Yosuka?
It actually does ring a bell.
That's good. Do you see now the whole picture, or should I do the summary actually?
You go for it.
I go for it? Okay. So last time our group well, the time before last time, our group fought off in the end some bandits, and they've decided to chase those bandits. I strongly urged by asking multiple times, quite a few times actually, whether they really think it's a good idea to follow them, especially knowing that they have bandit caves in the near surrounding of this area. And they wisely decided not to go there. They took the wagon, and after they actually chased for a while, but not throughout the end, they headed off and actually went back to Velvet Valley. In Velvet Valley, all sorts of things were happening, and the first thing that actually happened was that the group got to the sheriff's place, and well, the first significant thing that happened was that the group went to the sheriff's place, and that they got introduced to the fact, or most of the group got introduced to the fact that Bernard actually knows the, as they claimed, mass murderer of Velvet Valley. Turns out, isn't a mass murderer. He's just really unlucky, or so to say, not got seen. Therefore, the group spent most of the session, like, I would say, more than 2/3 of the session, maybe 3/4 of the session, to actually figure out and finding out about the past of Mac, who's right here. That's Mac, and he is actually he was supposed to be hung. The group saved him from being hung, actually, by the very brave Einsatz?
Charisma.
It's that encouragement, but the very brave encouragement of Bernard. They could save Meg the Gripperton, because Bernard was so sure that Meg is not guilty as charged that he actually set his own life on that. That being said, and fast forwarding till the end of the episode of last time, they actually then talked to where is he? To Salazar, Solobom, and actually finding out quite a lot about the history of Velvet Valley and how he became as powerful as he actually is. There were quite some very interesting details, and one of those details were that he and Castellan Pedro actually have, together with Valorian's consent, sealed Valorian Velvet away into a coffin in the crypt of the Valorian Velvet family. And well, now, as the sheriff as well has let know the group, or at least Tiberius, the magical items, the relics within that crypt went missing, and therefore Valorian could get out of the coffin again. That is as well why Castellan Pedro is so afraid of Valorian, and the only thing what they haven't figured out yet talking to Salazar is why Salazar is so relaxed and not really afraid of Valorian. Yet while ending this session, they saw an old friend, well, two of the people who actually could see an old friend saw an old friend, namely Shakira, not Shast, Shakira, going out of the southern gate of this village, and out of the western gate they saw, at least Brother Tiberius saw, his brother leaving the gate. And also there was one information that the bright radiant aura that he used to have, the brother of Tiberius, was now dark and grim. And that's why we are at this crossroad right here, because we've stopped there last time, knowing that we just lost two characters, or actually not lost, but that two characters just left this map and are on their way, on their journey towards what seems to be a mission for themselves of some sorts. So this is the summary that I would give of last session. If there's something that you guys want to highlight, you are more than welcome to do so.
I think that's a nope.
I guess so as well.
It was perfect.
It was just perfect. It was just miraculously perfect. Now,
Amazing.
You know what, Fangolf?
Hmm?
It was so good that I will allow you to mark inspiration.
that's awesome. I will actually, let me change to your while we're on it. 20. Go into your session and mark inspiration. I do that on stream.
Wait a second.
I do that on stream. Where's my Andrum Hope? There we go. Inspiration. Cool. And closing it again. There we go. I've got inspiration now. Don't outsmart your dungeon master. By the way, welcome to the stream, Mephistopheles. I haven't had the time to greet you yet properly. There we go. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you again. I also need to move the camera a little bit. I'm just waiting for a better camera, actually. Yeah, so you guys are now, I think I said last time that it's afternoon-ish, something like that. And you guys are now in the crossroad, one of the center crossroads of Velvet Valley, right at the border of Valorian's Gate, Valorian's estate. To your left, you have the everyday goods merchant. You've got the tavern that you already know, and the only information that you haven't received yet, the only information that you haven't received yet is what those relicts. Oh no, you got the information what those relics are about, right? That Salazar actually crafted.
Yes, we did.
We did.
That's kind of important. Cool.
We actually have a handout for them. Quest log available, relics of the Velvet family.
True. Exactly.
Oh, thanks.
Just
yeah.
because it will bother me for the next weeks if I don't say it. Relics is spelled without a T.
It's the German version with mixed English. Wait a
Just
second.
test. You wanted to test us.
Now it will bother you.
Good looking.
Mm. Mm.
Magna likes a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's close to physical assault.
I still like that Magna just went over to being fine with being called Magnus from the what was his
Sorry?
name? Not Hangman. What was the of the Gallow Man of the
Executioner.
Henker? Executioner. Thanks. I love that he just was like, yeah, cool, I'm fine with Magnus. It just suits his character so well. Yeah, so you're there now, and you're good to interact now. I think you left Salazar's place with no real quest. Did he send you out? Someone has to refresh my memory there, because I'm not sure about that anymore.
He's trying to getting some information where the relics can be.
Oh, right. Cool. Yeah, that will not be a problem. So he sent you out to actually like talk to the right people and such. Yada 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 yada. He said it will take maybe maybe a day or a week. That was just my hint that we're ending the session there. So he will have information in a couple of days, most likely. That being said, what are you up to now? We've got that one. We've got that one. You can have more quests on the board. I've got one prepared, actually, at least theorizing. What do you want to what do you want to do?
We need to do some quests. We have no money left.
Oh well, actually, you can you can say, because this is now like this will be this session again will be lots of socializing and this kind of stuff. If you have something that you want to do in particular, you can do that this time. And also, if you do want to earn some money, you can just work. We can just like go rapidly through like 2 weeks time or something like that, unless you find something very urgent that you really want to play out.
Well, I earn my money and play in the tavern.
Okay,
I
so
play some music, entertain people, blah 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 blah.
so you do what a bard is doing.
Yes.
Cool. Does any one of you guys want to actually do something very specific?
I would like to visit my. Forgot the word for it. In the haunting lounge. Haunting.
Hunting.
Hunting lounge.
There's a
hunting.
difference between to
Yeah,
haunt
I know.
someone and to hunt. But that's fine. That's cool. You want to visit your uncle, right?
Yeah. Uncle, thanks.
You're welcome. Cool. So, what is it that you want to do there?
Probably just talk about my story, my last adventure with the bandits, to just someone to talk with, someone familiar, as beside Brother Tiberius.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So, do you guys wanna play that, or do you guys wanna just like let that happen in really quick manner?
I don't care really much if if we just play it, role play it, or you just skip through it. I'll wait
Mm,
for the others' opinion.
okay. This is this is why I usually prepare a lot, and this will be a very stretchy session most likely. I would say we will play it out, and we will role play it, because this main purpose of this session is to have some role play here, and to actually get to know the characters way better, because right now no one actually vocalized something about your past or this kind of stuff, and the only two
do.
that are knowing themselves are Shast and Brother Tiberius.
What?
So I would say you guys are meeting in the tavern now, like for this evening, first evening, and is anyone there who wants to interact with something in the tavern, or do you guys just wanna just have like a casual evening in the tavern and nothing fancy schmancy happening? Apart from Banan, who's most likely being like somewhere over here and playing his music.
I would like to take a look at the blackboard, or the quest board, or whatever it's called.
Cool.
Oh, it's actually called quest board.
It is called questboard. Yeah, blackboard, questboard. I found like everything just makes like sense. It does make sense. You do see that there is a note of a familiar handwriting, actually, and it is headlined with rabbits everywhere.
Oh no.
You do read the message, and it sounds very familiar. And after you think a while, you do get that it is the same message as you had before. So he keeps putting up these messages, apparently.
I'll grab the note and wave it towards the barkeeper. Is Farmer Brutus still putting these up, or is there actually a threat?
Mulibar is looking over to you and thinking for a moment. Then he's like, well, well, he's still coming here and people are still taking these notes. I thought those were like different notes or something like that. I was already kind of confused that he has like so much to do and every day a new note. But yeah, there's every day a new note about whatever's written on there.
Well, it appears he's a bit, let's say, confused. This is the same note. I've seen him put it up 3 different times by now.
Yeah. So what do you suggest?
Maybe you should talk to him?
You know I'm busy here with the tavern. Maybe you can do that.
Oh, I definitely won't. No.
So why should I?
Well, because it's your quest board.
Well, but you are the adventurer.
Well, yes, someone who could have possibly gotten an axe to the head from him.
And you think I couldn't? You're probably
I mean,
way more
he
skilled
wouldn't
in
attack you.
dodging these than I am.
Probably not, but that's off topic. I mean, he wouldn't throw an axe at you. If he
Well,
knows you,
he already
you're the
smashed the whole
barkeeper.
counter here.
I mean, that's the counter, not your head.
This is what I do my get my living off from.
Well, I also don't get an axe thrown at my head for a living.
That's true. You're an adventurer. You would be a horrible adventurer when you always get axes in your hat.
Thank you. Now, will you do something about these notes or not?
Why should I?
I post a note back at the quest board.
Oh, you pin it back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was like, cool. Okay. It's getting interesting now, but no, you just pin it back. Cool. Yeah. He mumbled something about you could stick it there so people can't take it. The easy fix to your problem. Adventurous these days. And then he proceeds cleaning the same mug over and over again. That seems to be just a tick, just a hobby of his. Yeah, aside from that, you do see a different note. That actually is okay. I didn't write it in here. Awesome. Talking about a oh no, not a new character. Talking about a tower and wait a second. Going and the quest itself basically contains this information. I've just brought it up on your screen.
It's saying nothing.
Yeah, I know. Welcome back, Manga.
It's one of those notes where someone has their hand on it.
It's written in with lemons, and I'm still heating up the note, so you can actually read it.
Oh, that's clever. So people don't get the best quests other than us, right?
Exactly. There we go.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Are you still adding more
Yep,
to
yep,
it,
yep,
or
yep,
is
yep,
that the
yep,
note?
yep, yep, yep. I'm
Okay.
still adding more to it.
Okay.
There we go. Cool. Now we've got it. Reading my chat really quick. Guess we know now who. La, 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 la. All good. Expect some nice greetings, but still thanks. Pirate smiley. One eye is missing. Yeah, true. That's a pirate smiley. Oh. Forgot
Okay,
to-
in that case, Tiberius will grab this post-it note off of the quest board and will take it back to the table with him.
Mhm.
And I'll also try to get Banan's attention and wave him over to our table as well.
Then I came over to the table.
I might have found a solution to our funding problem. Take a look at this. And I'll show the note to the other three.
Oh, 100 gold pieces.
100 each. And it's from Salazar, so it shouldn't be too dangerous, right? I mean, unless that tower is from Valerian Velvet, or that demon he was talking about.
We can try it.
Quick question. Which demon did he talk about? Like in, not in my character, a question of myself.
Oh, sure. Valerian Velvet, Salazar Solobum, and Castellan Pedro. Back in the day before Velvet Valley was created, they pretty much made a pact with a demon to get more powerful, and that pact kind of got the wrong way, and now Valerian Velvet is more or less possessed, or at least that's how I interpret it. And that's also the reason why he decided to be entombed in the crypt.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, thanks.
Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Schon wieder tot?
Nope.
Ne?
Okay. I'm just being ignored. I can live with that.
Well, what you guys thinking? Should we do that?
So if it's not like the demon, what Brother Tiberius already said, it's fine by me.
What about you, Magna?
Well, Magnus said he'd do a favor for you when you help him. So if you need me, Magna can join you and help. If you fine by that.
Sure.
I mean, one is better than none.
Fair enough. True that.
And you talked about the quest, but what is the reward of the whole quest?
That's written in a note as well. It's 100 gold pieces for each person that signs on it. So 400 gold pieces for the 4 of us.
Wow.
And the rubbish.
And whatever rubbish we find on the way, yes.
Well, that's quite huge. Oh, that's quite good.
It is indeed.
And do we have to sign in on this paper or somewhere else?
We need to go to the ladder and talk to him.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it says on this note as well. We're supposed to contact him and then travel to the tower in the north.
And we need to get sure that nothing is missing on the item.
That's true.
So yeah, that's the plan. What time is it by now?
I would say like early evening. Not the best timing to go out by right now. But sure to say that you could like leave tomorrow, something like that.
So it's not too late to contact him today, right?
Well, as we still got the scaling problem, well, you would be there by like evening-ish, 8 p.m. around. So yeah, you could say it's not too late. Yeah. Well, if you wanted to, you could go there.
What do you guys think? Should we talk to him today or should we do that the next morning?
Could we just wait a bit before we do the quest? To be honest, I want to visit my uncle. Right
Well then,
now.
let's do it tomorrow.
Okay, please just think of what just was said. Could we please wait a bit till we're doing the quest? That was Shast's request, because I want to visit my uncle. And and you'll be like, sure, we do it tomorrow. just saying, it may come across as rude.
Just for a bit time, yeah, not for a long time.
I mean, what was the way to the hunting lodge again? Or how long does it take?
Well, The last time it didn't took you too long, but this time it will take longer because now we have a map, and therefore you know it takes. Where we are? Where are we? Where are we? This map right here.
In the topic.
A day. One day roughly. It is if we're looking at the map. It is right here somewhere. Like it's not too far off the path of that you already went. It is just like at the borders of the southern forest there.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fine. Thanks.
Cool. So
One day. Okay, one day.
you should be able to calculate how long it takes in total.
Yeah. Mm. Okay. Could we switch back to the Odyssey?
Sure.
In the tavern, I guess.
Give me a second.
So you just up and left while we're still in the tavern, right?
No, he didn't leave. She didn't leave.
No.
She just asked you whether it's okay to postpone the quest, because she would like to go back to the Hunter's Lodge because she actually has to do some business there.
Yeah. So okay, back to the. Pardon, I don't think that to the Hunter's Lodge, some like the time isn't enough if we just go tomorrow. To the hunting lodge is we have to walk a day or something. It is a day that we have to walk.
Then we do it the day after tomorrow.
That's not how it works.
We also have to, walk back.
Well,
Let's do it that way. How long do you need?
Smart boy.
Okay, thank you. I guess. I would like to be there for a day or something like this. I mean, I don't see my uncle very often.
walking a day, be there a day. 3 days, you say, yes?
Wow, that is right. I couldn't think you can do math.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
I go
That
back
escalated
and play
quickly.
some music. About,
Aww. and Banan went off to his place where he was before, and the music you're hearing is now.
Wait, where did he get a violin that small?
I just look at Brother Tiberius and say, was it a bit too hard?
I guess he didn't take it well.
Well, now I'm feeling sorry.
Well, you could always apologize.
Yeah, if we are finished with the dialogue here, I go to him and say sorry. But yeah, would it 3 to 4 days be okay if we wait to the quest until the quest?
Sure.
Is it also for you? Okay, Magna?
Yeah, well, if you have to do it, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
What are you looking for there? What's your need?
Yeah, my need is just to talk to my uncle and maybe to get some information about traps or how to do things, something like this. You shouldn't forget that I'm in the Hunters Guild.
Hmm?
Is this right? Is guild the right word, right? Yes.
Yep. It is.
Yeah, that I'm in a Hunters Guild. Or I'm also in a Hunters Guild right now. And yeah, I would like to inform me about this stuff.
I see. But Magna doesn't really understand what's the Hunter's Guild.
Uh, a Hunters Guild, like there where I am or where I grow up, is more like, how could I explain this? Good question. It's more like compact between archers where we more hunt together and stuff like this.
So you're hunting animals for fun?
I mean,
Magna don't like this. Magna really don't like this.
what is your favorite dish?
Not okay with it.
I mean, the tavern also needs some kind of resources to serve here, like flesh? No,
Meat.
meat.
You also know, because we never really talked about what the Hunter's Guild does. I jump in here really quick. You also do know that, and you tell also that you're not just hunting for fun. You're actually hunting to, as you say, provide food, and you do as well do research to find out which creatures are likely to not mutate, but to evolve into problems, to understand where which creature's coming from, and this kind of stuff is what you're doing as well.
Okay, thanks.
Just really wanted to hop in here because, again, we've never talked about that, and that kind of
Yeah,
took you off guard, I guess.
If it's not just for fun, I'm okay with it by now.
Oh,
But Magna is looking you.
I
Magna is
guess
watching you.
fine.
It always feels like someone
Somebody
is watching me.
And there we go. Copyright
Just a
strike
copyright strike.
on YouTube. Good job. So as we've done that, how do we proceed with the talk there?
Yeah.
Well, now that we are financially ruined, we should probably talk about more food.
More food.
Well, before they to talk about more food, I go to Baden and say sorry about the thing that I just said to him, and that it was more like a joke than realistic, and you should be taking me seriously as a friend.
And she's coming closer. You hear da-dum,
I love this dynamic in this group already. Yeah, Shast, you do hear a dramatic melody as you're coming closer and closer and approaching, and approaching actually your friend.
Yeah.
As I want to cast wait. As Shast is reaching Banan, I want to cast Thaumaturgy, and like a thunder is, you can hear the sound of a thunder, like the rumble of a thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the moment when she stands in front of him.
You're making this a Halloween episode, and I didn't even think of it, so I love it.
Was it loud or more like just?
It is terribly loud.
Yeah, so everybody could hear it in the tavern.
Absolutely. Thunder, feel the thunder.
I would like to sing something along this, but I don't want to. You get another copyright.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. So as I arrived, Barnum, I just got scared, or yeah, it is scared about the loud thunder that I just heard, and I just crumbled together, like zusammenzucken. Jerk into? Oh no.
Then I cast minor illusion and do some sparks around my head when I hear the thunder.
You guys so mean.
I just do one time a joke.
Yeah, you will never do again. The party just makes sure you will never do these jokes again.
Lesson for life, a lesson for life.
Uh-huh.
If other do jokes over me, I have to resist it. No, it's so I just jerked and looking
Shrug.
up to jerk. What?
Nope, jerking is something completely different.
I know, but
It is not in this context.
yeah. Well, okay. What did you say again for the word?
Shrug. S-H-R-U-G.
Shrug.
Heißt so viel wie zusammenzucken, zusammenziehen.
Okay. I shrugged, and after I shrugged and looked up, I saw the little sparkles around Barnard's head and just was completely confused what is going on. And I was just scared and talked to Barnard. What just happened what just happened right now? What?
What do you mean?
Didn't you hear the thunder and there are sparkle around your head?
Oh, well, this one, and I took one of them and snip it over to Shast.
No.
So mean.
Yeah, this one. What are they?
Well, that's my thunder aura.
You what?
Thunder aura.
Oh, okay. And what exactly does it do? I didn't know you could cast something like this or have the aura of this.
Well, you see me 2 times casting thunder and sparks.
What? Could you repeat that? I didn't quite understand.
You see me 2 times casting thunder and sparks.
Okay. And yeah. Something more? Or is it just like casting those thunders?
I can do much more.
I believe you, but I would just like to apologize from the joke that I just make on the table. So please don't do anything. I just wanted to apologize.
And now
It-
the sparks turned into hearts. Oh, that's very nice from you.
What?
What's
Why-
just happening here?
Did the sparkles just turned into hearts? Wait,
Well,
what did you? What did you cast again?
minor illusion. Oh, I can. Wait a second.
Yeah, I would really like to see this. Did he already use it in my? Can I ask real quick in German?
Sure.
Hat er das schon mal gemacht, als ich da war?
Nein.
Okay, gut. Danke.
Can I-
Why is there hearts? What is going on? This can't be any more of a thunder aura that you say. It is something else. You lied to me, didn't you?
No. That's when I'm. Wenn I'm. Schlechte Laune.
Bad mood.
When I have bad mood, there are some sparkles around me, and when I'm in good mood, there are some hearts.
Okay, and then why is it still called thunder aura?
No, it's my heart aura.
So you just say to me that your aura changes by the mood that you have?
Yes.
And what happened if you are in an aggressive mood?
Oh, well. Then it will be flames.
Oh, okay. Good to know. But where did your hearts now go? They just disappeared.
Well, no, I'm fine. You say sorry, it's okay. But never do this again.
Yeah. Okay, but you have to know.
By
I
any-
know,
Have a good evening.
Bye.
Have a good rest. Bye bye.
you have to know that if I do jokes like those, I don't take them seriously. It was just a joke. You know, because he was a bit rude at the beginning, just to say tomorrow. Okay, then we go tomorrow, and that's what that's the reason why I just said the jokes.
Well, you were asked how long you take, and you say 1 day, and you say you walk 1 day, you be there 1 day, and you walk back 1 day. So 3 days, not
No.
1 day.
No, I meant like at the beginning, just like, could we just hang on for the quest a bit? Cause I want to, see my uncle, and you just like, yeah, we go tomorrow. I mean,
Yes, you know it's late.
it's late.
Yes.
Yeah, but I have to travel a while to see my uncle. So
Yes.
I guess you didn't know this. So I think
I didn't know where he lived.
okay. So I apologize, and I go back to Brother Tiberius if it's okay.
Just do that. I play some music.
Okay, thanks. And I just walk walk back uh, with a confusion. Ich nicht taunte, taumle. Na, ein bisschen nach rechts und links.
Staggering.
And staggering to the table of the two. And just sit there with my head on my hand and with my elbow on the desk.
Tiberius looks at you a bit concerned. Are you alright?
More or less. Baden, what? Oh, okay. What happened?
It just
walked
makes
by
more sense.
myself.
It just makes more sense.
Temporal illusions.
Not more illusions. The Dungeon Master's making illusions again.
No, I-
Räumliche Verzerrung. SpongeBob.
Well, more or less. Did you know that Baden could be a bit terrifying if he want to?
I'm not too sure what you're talking about.
There was a loud thunder, and then there were sparkles because he was mad at me, and it scared me a lot and confused me. He said it was his thunder aura.
Has Tiberius seen him cast a thunderclap before?
Yes. Thunderclap, you both have
So
seen casting him.
Hmm. Okay, but his quote-unquote thunder aura, not so much, right?
No, he cast Minor Illusion, and and he said it was thunder aura.
Yeah, I know, but Tiberius has never seen him cast anything like that, right?
Okay.
Right. That's true.
Bye.
He's
what?
used this thunder magic before, but I've never seen him use a thunder aura.
Yeah, me neither. It was completely new for me. I didn't know this.
And that,
Oh.
although you already like traveled 4 weeks with him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's a whole month.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And he's never shown it to us before.
Nope.
Kinda sus, not gonna lie.
You again.
Baby Warlock.
But I never do these jokes to him anymore. Oh.
What jokes? What did you do?
The joke that I just made about he couldn't do math.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Right. Did he accept your apology?
I mean, after he listened to my apologize, his sparkles just turned into heart, and he said it was all right. So I guess so.
So his thunder aura became a heart aura?
Yeah, I think he called it something like love aura. No, heart aura. Yeah, you're right. It was heart aura.
I think we should talk to him about this maybe tomorrow. I'll
Yeah.
glance over to Magna and ask him if he has seen anything like this before.
Nah, it's the first time I see this. He must be really, really powerful. Is he a magician?
As far as I know, he's a bard, but he's apparently good at magic as well.
I see. Magna sees. Very, very impressive.
Sorry
So-
for.
What?
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay, sorry for interrupting, but would it be okay if we talk about this whole aura thing tomorrow before I just go went to the lodge?
Oh, of course. When do you want to depart?
I guess it should be quite in the morning, so I have to travel a whole day, and I don't want to sleep while I'm traveling to there. So if it's be okay, it would be very early.
What do you mean by very early? Like 6 in the morning?
Yeah, in the six. At 6 o'clock we could ask him about the aura, and like 7 to 8. I would like to went to the lodge. Gone to the lodge? No, gone. Went to the lodge. Go to the lodge.
Yep,
Nothing.
go to
Travel
the
to
lodge
the
is
lodge.
completely fine.
Doesn't matter. We know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
But isn't it-
Tiberius will take a quick glance past Shast towards Bernan, and then back to Shast. I'm not too sure if he will be sober by 6 a.m.
If he be sober at 6 a.m. So Banan? Do you mean Banan? Yeah. Or
Indeed, yes.
if he isn't sober, I guess we just wait until I'm back from the hunting lodge. If we
Sure.
if we don't forget about this whole aura thing.
Oh, don't worry. We won't forget.
Okay.
This is, let's say, unusual enough to remember.
Okay. I guess. What time is it again?
Oh, by now it's probably like 9ish.
9?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, okay. It's getting dark outside. I guess if I want to go out early, I just guess I go home and sleep for tomorrow and rest. If it's okay for you guys.
Oh, sure. Don't worry about us.
Okay. I see you two guys tomorrow before I leave, I guess, to finally say goodbye, or you two also gonna be asleep?
I'll be there to send you off.
Yeah, okay. Thanks. Good to know. So after this conversation, I head out the exit. Go towards the exit, and guess I'll leave and go at home.
Okay. Yeah, cool. So
when she's leaving, I play some romantic music.
don't you leave me now.
Ist wirklich schon so spät?
Psst. Oof. Yeah, cool. So Shast is leaving. Pretty much everyone's noticing, and you do go for. Okay. And you do go for just a brief talk. Anything special that you actually want to talk about, or just a brief talk? Well, now practically, Magna and Brother Tiberius.
Yeah, could just a brief talk. It's late and yeah.
Brother Tiberius?
He's on toilet.
Toilet.
Yeah. Well, in that case, it would be a brief talk anyways, just. Cool. Okay, cool. So,
Ignoring me, I'm joining Banan and listen to his music.
cool. Bernard, make a performance check actually for me.
Bardic inspiration.
This thing on the table, right?
Oh, no bardic inspiration.
No bardic inspiration. Yes, you just play like a god. Yeah, everyone's very happy about the music that you're playing, and everyone's just fine with listening to your music, and you do gain some silver there, and over the course of the night you do get like 60 to 70 silver pieces, just because you're playing the music.
60 or 70?
Make a D. Well, you challenged it. Make a D20 roll and add 50 to it.
50?
50. 50.
Cup of tea.
A cup of tea. Cool. So you gain 57 silver pieces.
Yay.
Yay.
Wait. Weren't 10 or 100 each? Like 10 copper pieces is 1 silver piece, or is it?
10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So it's
Okay.
five electrum pieces and 7 silver pieces, but it's 57 silver pieces.
Yeah, okay.
If you're wondering why I'm kind of quiet right now, it is because I'm actually preparing the tower maps and this kind of stuff. So I let you wander off with whatever you are basically feeling happy with to talk about. Almost everything. And then, yeah, the night is progressing, the night is advancing. You guys are actually, crap. you guys are actually having a wonderful evening there. There's like 1 or 2 beers being drunk. We are not going to calculate these ones right now. I just give you that one for free. Like the customers will give you some beers, especially you, Banan. And then the next day, after you got after you actually got up, Shast, you're making your way to the Hunter's Lodge. Does anyone want to go with Shast to the Hunter's Lodge? Or do you guys just want to let Shast go on her own?
I think I travel with her.
Anyone else who wants to travel with her? You haven't missed much. We've just ended the scene in the bar, and we're now next day and deciding who's traveling with Shast to the actual Hunter's Lodge cabin.
As I said, I will wake up early to see Shast off, but I won't be joining her.
Okay, cool. So you're not joining her. Banan already told us that he will join. Magna, how's it with you?
The Hunter's Lodge is quite in the nature, right?
Pretty much. It is right at the border of a kind of large forest.
Yeah, then I would kind of like to join in because I don't like cities, villages that much.
No cities for you. So actually, Brother Tiberius is the only one deciding that he's staying in the town, and you guys are leaving off to the Hunter's Lodge. Brother Tiberius is staying in town, so Brother Tiberius gets the token of himself. Brother Tiberius, there we go. You do go with them towards the western gate, and actually make a farewell for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, they're leaving. They're leaving off, soon to come back. Well, there's nothing really that you guys are experiencing. There's no like bandits or something like this on the way this time. You're just advancing forward to the Hunter's Lodge. Do you want to roleplay there? Do you like have specific ideas what you want to do there, or is it just that you didn't want to Shast to have to go alone there?
Just want to travel with her, that she's not alone on the way.
Okay, cool.
We know the damn bits.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they rob me, what could I give them?
Well, that's also true. Like literally, there's nothing you could give them anymore. You could still give your clothes and your weaponry, right?
Oh, I forgot. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm talk about this after the session.
cool. Well, in that case, I would say, what are you up to, Brother Tiberius? Spotlight's on you.
I did not expect to be the only one to stay behind.
Spotlight's on you. If you want to, I can play your character theme there.
No, let's not spoil that. Yeah, what to do alone in a big town? I guess I'll, Oh yeah, I know what I'll do. I'll, go and visit my old teacher, the priest, Humbert of Velvet Valley.
Priest Humbert of Velvet Valley. Give me a second. And of course, as everyone knows, those teachers are those priests are always close to the sea, as they
Of course.
right. That's what everyone immediately thinks about, but well, of course not. But the priest is actually like kind of bound and kind of fond of the sea because it resembles the ultimate belief to him. And as you're praying to the god of belief, it just fits that he believes in the sturdiness and the consistency of the ocean and the calmness of the ocean. He just believes in that, and that's why this is the place where he focuses on. And as you're going, he lives there, although you know that he has a different place. The actual church, if you wanted to go there, would then be here. There we go. And next time this will be marked as well. And yeah, you're knocking there. And he's opening the door. Very, very grateful to see you. Very happy to see you. He's giving you a big hug. And he is in the midst of doing something. But he invites you in.
Whatever priests do outside of small cities,
They live there,
probably.
next to the sea,
Probably.
being happy, being able to walk just a few minutes to the sea, to the shore, and he's doing something.
Are you preparing that something?
No.
Should I roll initiative?
No. Neither.
That's good. That's very good.
Neither. I'm not preparing that something, and he's not doing something that you need to roll initiative for. Not yet. I'm just telling you
So,
he's
yeah,
doing
I'll-
something. I don't know why you want to roll initiative for that. Let me just say it again. He's doing something.
So yeah, I'll no fights. I will not beat up an old priest. That is not what I do.
Yeah, he
I will
already
just,
doesn't have any teeth, so
It would be a hard fight though.
it would be a mean fight.
Unfair advantages.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll just use the time to reminiscence about whatever happened in the past and what I've been up to lately. And I'll also tell him about more or less being chosen by Loyev, and I'll show the belt to him as well.
He stops the something that he's doing, and and he drops the ladle, and he's in astonishment looking at you, and says, "Well, who would have thought that you become almost as powerful as your brother?"
I know, right? I was also surprised, and I'm still not sure if it's the right decision, but
Are you
I guess
are you having doubts?
no, that's not it. I'm just not sure if I'm up to whatever Loyev has planned for me.
It's, that sounds like you're having doubts. You go into the living room and you will pray. No doubt allowed. He's having a hard time speaking because he doesn't have any teeth anymore. The last time you saw him, he still had
I
teeth.
I figured. Just to make sure, when was the last time?
Well, more than 4 weeks ago.
Huh.
Uh,
So you're telling me it is unusual that he does not have teeth anymore?
Maybe. Make a history check.
Oh boy.
You do know that
That-
humans don't lose teeth within 3 months. And you have seen him, like, I would say like 2.5 months ago. At least they usually don't lose all of them in that time.
That is definitely something I should ask him about after I'm done praying.
Yeah, you better pray now. You know, when he says you pray, you pray. You don't ask.
Indeed.
You just believe that it's right to do that. And after a couple of minutes, he enters the living room. And he just joins you
And,
praying.
Okay, sure. So in that case, I'll continue praying for a little while, and then carefully turn to him.
And while you're praying, the group is arriving, the Hunter's Lodge, and you've been praying for several hours now because he didn't break the praying and you didn't dare to break your praying before he does. So
sure, I can already imagine my niece killing me.
and smite and he and the group is approaching the aspired target, the how's it called, Hunter's Lodge, that's the word. And you do get to find that everything's in perfect order there. Everything's okay. Nothing, no teeth are lost here. But you do also get the notice that you'd have to catch some wildlife that actually broke free during the previous week, because like one fence came loose, and yeah, you are now to actually or you're now asked, right, the first thing that they're basically asking of you is to catch back these animals. They shouldn't have come far. They're usually used to creatures that keep them domicile, but still they are asking you to catch them.
Does the uncle say this to me, or someone else?
That's a friend that you do know, and that is actually, yeah, a friend of your uncle.
Oh, okay. Uh, o- okay, but what? How does this exactly happen with the fence? It is normally built out of resistant material, isn't it?
Yeah, it usually would be, but for some reason it came loose. That happens every now and then. Would be just great if you could, yeah, catch them because, well, most of us are now out and are on a hunt for a fairly large creature that we heard rumors about. Something about um, uh, something about a very large chicken, but it's not a chicken. It actually has scales, and they're saying it's not a dragon. It walks on land. It has two very short arms. We're not too sure yet. They are out hunting it. It would be great if you could actually get that get that done here. If you could take care of that, it would be we would appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I really would like to do this, but in which direction do you know in which direction they escaped, or is it in every?
Well, they fled into the forest, so, well, this forest, not the one up north.
Oh, okay.
So, it is not the forest unknown that you have to go into. It is just the normal forest here, and it should be easy peasy done for you in like half a day, something like that.
Oh, okay. Sure, I could do this.
Are your friends up to helping as well? Of course
Banana's
you will.
taking
Again?
Banana's taking a closer look at the fence.
He didn't show you the fence yet. You are just at in the like at the door of the hunter's lodge, and you're basically just being fetched away from there. But if you want to, you can. He can show you the actual the actual fence, and as you look at it, you see that literally just the nails have come loose, and apparently,
Okay.
like a few of the animals have scratched themselves at this. You find some fur on it from the inside, not the outside. So you get the idea that this is like really just the yeah the problem of the mechanics, how the fence is built.
Then I will try to repair the fence.
That's unexpected, but sure, yeah. Even the hunters the hunter is looking at you a little bit confused as you start, but he just lets you do. You seem proficient with it. At least you do it with enough self-consciousness to or self-esteem, not consciousness, self-esteem to actually do it. So roll a. What are you using to repair it? First off.
I think a hammer and nails. If there are some nails in the hammer.
They are not lying around.
Then I will search for it. Or ask.
Okay, cool. Okay, okay. So you're provided with hammer nails. What's your dexterity score? The total.
Dexterity 14.
Okay, yeah, you're geschickt. Dexterous enough to to do that, and as you explained that you want to repair the fence, so none of the other animals that are still within that fenced area would escape. They say, sure, yep, go ahead. We were about to do it, but if you want to do it, sure, be our guest. And yeah, you're doing the repair, and as you finish, you do realize that it's fairly late, and that the light is already like dimming fairly good. Do you want to do anything, Magna?
For now, I'm just watching them, and but I would join Shast by her task when she's reaching out for it.
Yeah, that would be the next day then.
Yeah. Then.
That's
Okay.
not this day.
When I'm finished with repairing the fence, I say, now we can go. Now it's safe. Now they can be in the fenced room.
Okay, cool. Yep.
I would like to talk to my uncle's friend.
Hmm.
How long did it take to repair the fence? I didn't.
10 minutes because
okay.
of finding hammer nails, and it was just a few slabs of wood that came loose, so literally a few minutes.
Yeah. Okay. While he was doing that, I just asked if it's okay.
Sure.
Ask. Yeah. My uncle Titus is also on the hunt to this chicken thingy, right?
Yeah. Well, no. Your uncle is there. Your uncle is too old to actually do that, as far as I remember. The last time he was very old, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, sure.
So yeah. he's too old to do that.
No.
He's getting too old for that.
Okay. Well, do we have to go out and looking for the animals right now, or would it also be possible if we go tomorrow? Cause we didn't had lunch today, we didn't have lunch today, and I would really like to eat something and cook something and maybe search for some berries or something like this.
Well, but obviously you can go there and fetch the animals tomorrow. I didn't mean to send to send you out into the dark. We both know that is virtually impossible to catch most animals in the dark. At least these animals. You don't wanna. You really don't wanna try to catch wolves in the night. I don't think that's a fun job to do.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. We should go tomorrow. And is there around near, like in, not too deep in the forest, some berries? Do you know anything about this? I would like to search for some berries and cook, if it's allowed for me.
Well, obviously you can cook, but we would have cooked for you as well. You're part of the family.
Yeah, but yeah, of course. But also my friends, or
Of course, your friends are our friends.
oh, but I would like to uh practice my cooking skills, to be honest, if it's okay for you. If it's rude, sure, I go eat with you.
Well, go ahead and practice your cooking skills. I'm fine with that. Sure. Like you do remember that we have like a little herb garden, and then we have like this little vegetable garden. Do you need any meat? We can have that one as well. We can prepare you with pretty much everything that you need to cook a fine meal. Um, are you making your favorite dish, or what are we talking? Because I never
Yeah,
came to know what your favorite dish is. I would be really
well,
happy if you could introduce me to your favorite dish today.
I would like to do my favorite dish and show it to my friends because it's very yummy to me, and probably they also could like this. So I would like to do. Forgot the last word of the dish of the berry stew.
Sounds interesting, but sure, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. So I start looking for some berries that I could, or fruits. No, not fruits, more like berries, right? In
Uh, yeah,
my how was it called again? Cooking adapt.
yep, yep. Cool.
So I
Um,
would search for 3/4 of an hour, right?
mhm. Like for 45 minutes. Well, in that case, we don't need to. This is more for when you're like traveling and when you're on an adventure. This is not an adventure. I would give you that you are like taking your hour, a full hour there, and that you can have enough. You have carried enough, or you carry enough berries, and whatever you need for that berry stew, to make. Um, for like 5 to 6 people who are actually there and will eat with you in total. You are in total 6 people. You get this. You gather all these berries and such, and you can mark. This is the second time that you're using this cooking adept, is it, or is it the first time?
Uh, it could be that I already used it to the auf den Heimweg,
In a
but
way
I'm not
back, yeah.
quite sure.
I
Yeah.
don't think you specifically told me that you would. So,
Yeah. Okay. Then it's just the first
it's the
time.
first time. Cool. Yeah. In that case, you can mark one point in cooking adept. I just added that to your resources next to your arrows.
Arrows. Oh, found it.
Nice. Very good. and then you do yeah, you do actually prepare the meal. Make a performance check for that, please.
Uh, performance.
Big inspiration.
And roll bardic inspiration.
What was it again? 1d8.
1d6.
Right? Yeah.
Oh. No, sorry.
It's 6.
Yeah, I can't look at my.
One-sided 6 dice. Isn't that? Well, yeah, cool. Yeah, that is a very, very, very good meal actually. Can you describe what you've put in there aside from water and berries?
Yeah.
And maybe do that in character. At least the hunter would ask. I don't know if Magna would ask or Banan would ask.
So, the most important thing of the whole meal or of the stew is, like you probably know, berries. But beside that, I put a bit of like leaves in it. Not every leaf that you can found under a tree. It was a special citrus leaf that tastes a bit like sour. So if you bite it, so and it's also um, it's normally a bit bitter. Was heißt bitter nochmal, verdammt?
Bitter.
Bitter. If
Quite
you
literally.
just bitter if you eat it raw, but if you mashed it and put it in a store or soup or something like this, it has a very unique taste. And also I put a bit of wine. Wine? Oh
Mhm.
no, wait,
Mhm.
you can't say this in Twitch.
It's done already, anyways. So
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
also, we're talking about a fantasy setting here, so
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that this will be fine.
yeah, so that the meal or the stew can get a bit of a clumpy things and not just like how uh flüssig fluid,
Mhm.
so that it gets a bit of contrast. And there is one more ingredient, but I don't want to say this because this makes the soup really the stew is really special, and I don't want to talk to share this item if it's okay for you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that recipe doesn't sound like it should work, but it does. It does work really well, actually. Good job. I like it. And your uncle is also congratulating on the recipe. You've become really good at it, he says, and he's kind of impressed. He says, um, "What are you thinking, or what is Bernan and what is Magna thinking about the food, and what are they saying to the food?" Um, I will leave you guys with that. You guys will talk about that now, please, because I need to go somewhere really quick. I'll be back in a second. And you guys, again, you guys talk, please. Please talk about that. Just keep role playing here about the favorite dishes of your characters. Maybe, or you can talk about some past happy events in your lives. Maybe some fun stories about your characters. That would be great. And so I will watch it in the VOD and check if you've done it. I'll be back in a sec.
Well, it tastes good, but I be eating more like fishy things. Well, I like my favorite fish soup.
You never told me about this. What is your favorite fish soup?
Where you take a whole fish, put it in a
In a soup?
soup, and mix it with some onions and mushrooms and salt, pepper. Well, that's really nice.
A whole fish, if
A
I
whole
understood
fish,
it, with the bones and etc.
etc. You put it out of the sea and in the bottle in the soup.
Mm. It 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 is quite interesting. If we are back at the hometown, could you maybe cook for me this dish?
Sure,
Cause
why not?
it is really, sorry, it is really interesting what how it could taste like.
Oh, it tastes very well.
Oh, okay. If you say so, I believe you. And just for a fun score, what would you give my stew from 1 out of 10?
I would say an 8.
I accept that and just look very happily.
Magna is confused. Why are you mixing up so much ingredients?
Because they matching on the taste for each other. I mean, the the berries have a unique Gleichgewicht,
Balance.
balance between fruity and bitter, so that it is a really good taste.
Nah, Magna is not sure about this. Yeah, it looks weird and it's smelling good, but yeah, Magna is unsure about it.
Would you just please take a sip or
So
a
we're not at the
whole
part yet where he
scoop?
actually tried it.
Yeah, guess so. Could you please at least try it for me? A fully spoon or a sip of that,
Oh.
please.
And Magna looks into the berry stew and sniffs on it. He's quite not sure, but he licks a bit out of it. It's kind of surprising. It tastes kind of surprising good to him. And he's smiling about it and this oh, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, I'm very proud. I'm proud. Yeah, of course. I'm proud of him that he have a good taste. No, I'm. I know it's not right. I'm very. Uh, I'm very happy that he tried the soup and he likes it.
Cool. So in that in that case, a little bit earlier that day, the silence while praying is broken because the teacher of Brother Tiberius is coughing, and then he says, "Do you want your favorite dish? I have my favorite dish for you. I could make that." Brother Tiberius, that's your
Still
cue.
praying.
He's muted.
Ah,
He's not muted
okay.
anymore.
I did recognize the switch back to me.
Yeah, so let's revert a few seconds, and then the cue was a few hours earlier this day. The teacher of Brother Tiberius is breaking the silence of praying by coughing and then saying, "Do you want your favorite dish? I have your favorite dish here. If you want to, I can make it."
Oh, that would be lovely.
Could you help me again? I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Just for good matters, could you tell me?
Of course, it's the same as always. Baked potatoes with horseradish and some avocados.
Oh, right. Do you have an avocado on you?
Unfortunately not, no.
I will see if I can find one. And he's making his way out of the room, kind of slowly, and walking over to the kitchen.
I guess I'll be following him.
Yeah, he broke the silence for praying. You know that this kind of is his way to say, okay, you've done enough, child, and you're free to not pray anymore. So he's starting to rinse the potatoes, and he's cutting the horseradish into little stars, and he's putting some love into the meal. He's full-heartedly doing that and preparing that meal for you.
Sounds great. So while he's or while we are still making the food, I would like to ask him what happened to his to his teeth.
My teeth? What do you mean, my teeth?
Oh, last time I saw you, still had teeth.
Ah, potato. It's all fine.
No, that's not what I mean. What happened to you in general?
Make a insight roll against 11.
Sure. As soon as I find insight, there it is.
Oh yeah, you're pretty sure that it's not all fine. You know him well enough that he actually wouldn't tell you unless you keep nagging and asking, and that probably would take a day, even even if he has like the worst excuses, even then it would take a day. And then so you keep asking probably, and asking, and I would like you to make a Nervensägen check.
A survival check, I guess.
A nagging check. Yeah, persuasion is fine. We roll against D20 again. He's not quite convinced to tell you.
I was prepared to spend 3 days here anyways.
I guess so. You will. So the evening is basically ending with you and him playing canasta, a card game, and you never liked that game, but you're playing it because you know he's fairly alone. He doesn't have anyone for himself, and he very seldom can play the game because there are not many people who know how to play the game. You even struggle with the rules, but you just play along, and he's just cheerful and happy for you to be there. Sometimes he lets you win, sometimes he plays serious, and then he wins because you again don't know the rule all that well. And that's pretty much how you spend your evening. The evening in the Hunter's Lodge as well is ending, and everyone's having the rest. Please make sure to reload your bardic inspirations for the next day, Bernan. And then I would say the next day consists of pretty much Brother Tiberius nagging and rolling for each 4 hours 1 persuasion roll. Um, and the rest of the group actually um, can witness now, especially in the morning, that Shast already is awake, and she prepared the breakfast, and she's talking to her uncle, and that said uncle is as the rest of the group is joining the room, is saying something along the lines, "Oh, of course we can train you to handle the hawk. You got along with that hawk anyways very well in the past, so yeah, I don't see why we shouldn't." And then he's whistling, and the hawk is flying through one of the windows that's open into the kitchen and is landing on his shoulder actually. And it is a beautiful hawk, and you are the one who can describe it now, Shast.
It was my. Hmm?
Let me actually wait a second. I know this used to be the travel music, but I actually messed something up, so.
Yeah, I wonder what you could mess up.
Yeah. But this is your music now again. We will not use it for the travel anymore.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. If you say so. If it's all right for you.
Yeah, sure it is.
I don't hear the music. Wait.
Unmute the tab, yes.
Ah, no. Okay. Well, it was my more or less childhood hawk, I guess. Could I tell the story about the hawk?
Sure. Give us the whole story around the hawk. This is now your moment.
Yeah.
You can talk now as much as you please and spin the most fantastic story. I will say this is a very special hawk, a special breed that is an elven hawk, kinda, and so his lifespan is very, very long as well.
Okay, it is my childhood hawk, more or less. Aurora.
Yep.
Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time I met this hawk I was more or less playing alone in front of the hunting lodge, and I got a bit too far away from the hunting lodge, so that that I went more or less missing. So they didn't exactly know where I went, but they know that if I went a bit too far, I probably find the way back. So I was very sure about the way. So that wasn't the problem. The problem was I went to the forest, not the forest unknown, the forest in the south. Yeah, it was the south.
Well,
and
southwest, most likely west, but it's good. Yeah, cool. Just proceed.
As the time I was in the forest, I felt a bit weird, because I got the feeling somebody was watching me. And after I look several times up in the air between those whole leaves and sticks around there, I sometimes saw brown colored thing fly over there. And I just got more. I feel it more weirder, so I tried to get a bit more far away from this thing over me. So I get a bit more in the forest. I knew the way back, but there was a wolf, a lonely wolf there, and saw me and just like die Ecke drängen. Pushed me into a more like corner, or pushed me away from the area where I was until I went to a more like circle area where no like a little area where the trees just make a circle so that a bit of a sun could shine into the forest. As I got into the circle, I accidentally stepped over a stick, or was heißt Wurzel auf Englisch?
Root.
Root of a tree, and fell down and not broke my leg. My leg hurted, but it wasn't broken. But I couldn't walk, and the wolf started to come closer to me, and I was so scared for my life. One more time. And after the wolf was like 5 meters away from me and just really knurrte?
Crowding?
Crawling
Or
aggressively.
crowd? Yeah.
Crawled towards aggressively towards me. A bird, a hawk, just flew, or Sturzflug. Gibt's dafür ein englisches Wort?
Pretty sure. Wait a sec. Plummeted.
Plummeted.
That's the password. Past tense already.
Yeah, okay. Plummeted towards the wolf and start picking on him, and starts to a bit more attack the wolf, actually. So after a while, the wolf fighting with the hawk, the wolf just ran away because he couldn't fight something what flew up to the sky, in the sky. And the wolf ran away, and I was more free. And I was a bit confused about why the hawk exactly helped me in this situation, but I was very thankful to the hawk that he protected me. So after a couple of after a half an hour, I could barely walk again. Since this time, the hawk didn't left me. He always flew up into the sky and watched on me and looked on me. So I went back to the hunting lodge, and the hawk just followed me. After I went in the hunting lodge, the bird was I'm sorry. The hawk
all good.
just still was more behind me, and my uncle saw the bird and thought he wanted to kill me, so he put out his arrow, bow and arrow, but I stopped him before he could shoot, and told him the story, what happened in the forest, and that the hawk saved me, and etc. And after I told him the story and he lowered his bow, the hawk fly towards me and sat right beside me. And since then, the Hawkeye and I were pretty close to each other. We no, more like he watched, he looked for me that I was all right. And since then, he didn't left me. To be honest, he were sometimes he went out for a bit of a fly to hunt and something like this, but he always came back. And after a while, I named the bird Aurora, and I was very happy about it. To be honest, I just got a bird that a hawk that trusts me. But after a while, after I left the hunting lodge, the birds didn't followed me. He was in the hunting lodge. And yeah, that's the story, how I met the bird and what exactly happened and why I don't had it the while I was in the town and all this. And the bird just looks major, majestic, majestic, and he just looks awesome. So you could it was just like okay, I'm sorry, I describe it just fully. It is on the top side of the wing, it is just darker brown. On the underside, it was shimmering, not sparkling, it was more light, that if you put it into the sun, it just starts looking very majestic, like a light brown with some little effects, I guess. And his mouth, or whatever you call it, a hawk's mouth, was really a good yellow. Not a light yellow, it was a bit darker, but it looked awesome with those color combis. And his eyes was also yellow brown on there. And yeah, that's the whole hawk thing. That's the whole Aurora.
That's quite a cool story.
Thanks.
Not gonna lie. I like it.
Definitely pretty cool.
Right? Yeah, right now I'm preparing your picture. I try to get it as accurate as possible. Because for now I just picked the standard one. You have it in your character sheet right now, and I show to you guys right now. You do get to have it on you, of course.
Do you Photoshop this into my icon?
What do you mean?
On my icon, that there's sitting a hawk on my shoulder.
I can make that happen. That shouldn't be too much
Wait,
of a
what?
problem.
Really?
Sure.
Oh, well, then thanks. I didn't.
I can see what's possible there, but I think I can make that happen.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah, that moment that the hawk actually lands on your shoulder, on your uncle's shoulder, there's a moment of recognition. The hawk recognizes you, and then it hops a few times, getting over on your shoulder, and or down the arm of your uncle, and then it hops over and expects we're not talking about you, Caddy. Okay, cool. And then ultimately it hops over to you, and it does rub his head a little bit on your on your head, to show some affirmation. Affirmation, is that the word? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Affection. That's the word that I'm looking for. To show some affection, and that is pretty much as well what everyone now sees. Have you told the story as well to everyone, or was that just for the narrator, for the players? Kinda need to ask.
I also told this to my friends, but not exactly as this was, because I told him the story with the hawk that he saved me, but not how he looked like. He could, they could
Well, yeah.
also just saw this.
Exactly right. They can just see it. Yep. Cool. So you guys now see that you guys now, Magna and Banan, you do have a picture to that hawk right now that has been talking of earlier, when actually Shast has been talking about that hawk. Do you guys want to react to that, or?
Yeah, Magna is really impressed by the story and wipes away a little tear.
Aww.
Touches him really, and yeah, carefully he makes some steps towards Shast and the hawk, and reaches out his hand. And can I touch him?
You, yeah.
First you, Shast. First you.
You could try, but I'm not sure if he's handsome with you.
You don't know what it is, and usually Aurora doesn't let himself touch by strangers. But as Magna is reaching out and reaching his hand to pet Aurora, Aurora is letting it happen. Fairly happily even. Well, he doesn't go away from you. He stays on your shoulder. But you know Aurora well enough that right now he's really relaxed and really happy. So for some reason, this creature, this new creature that is completely unknown to Aurora, is having a good effect on Aurora.
Could you repeat the last sentence?
For some reason, Magna is having a good effect on
Aurora.
Aurora. Exactly. Thanks. New names.
uh, oh, I'm impressed right now. Aurora just normally don't let get touched or pet from other people. That's new to me.
Wow, he's really beautiful. It's a very good companion you have.
Oh, thanks. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. Like you already know, he also saved me. What about you, Baron? What do you think about my new companion? Yeah.
Companion.
Oh, wait. it was
Well, it's a hawk.
On point.
Little Burby.
So far, so true.
Delicious.
What?
No.
Yeah, so as time goes by, you're being reminded that there's a task that you guys need to do, and you're going out, and I would like everyone to make a nature and a survival check. Keep in mind, oh yeah, you do have advantage because you're in the forest, and I think your natural terrain was forest, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So, oh, and a survival right after that.
Also in the.
It's also in the forest. Yep.
Oh, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah, it's fine. You always roll on advantage. That's why you always have these two numbers, and then the 21 is just taken. It's fine.
Okay.
And so Shast really quickly finds the animal. That's what the nature check is for, and then also catches the animal really, really quick, brings it back, all fine. It takes a while for Magna to find one of the animals, and but as soon as Magna found the animal, it's caught very easily. For Banan, everything takes a little bit longer. Not saying that he's making a bad figure there, that he's not well at what he does. It just takes longer because he's not as used to. But still, his years in experience being a bard, he actually makes it so it all looks very glamorous what he's doing there. His style of hunting is not very effective, but it's beautiful, and therefore it takes a little bit longer. That being said, you guys are fairly quick. You're done with your there we go. Fairly quickly done by like lunch time, a little bit later, with your hunt actually. And throughout all that time, Aurora never really left the side of
Shast.
Shast. Exactly. Confused. And you guys now gather back in the Hunter's Lodge and find yourselves to together to actually and find yourselves together to actually do like some errands throughout the house. And as unusual as it is this time, actually Shast is leaving every now and then and is starting to practice some training here with Aurora. And after half a day or something like that, Aurora understands the most basic commands already. There we go. Why is there a token on there? Should be
Why is
this one.
there a picture?
And who's moving it? Who has control?
I was moving it. Sorry.
Ah, fair enough. There we go. So you get the token now. Tokens with you, and tokens prepared.
Yay.
And then coming back to actually to wait a second. Did my bot right now give it the information that I'm online on Twitch?
Yeah.
Wow.
The early bot catches the worm.
Yeah, kinda. Talking about birds. That bird definitely starves. And while you're doing that, please, Brother Tiberius, make a persuasion roll.
Oh no, 4 hours up.
Oh, certainly they are. Yeah. You know that your old teacher is very stubborn, but you do know a few tricks to loosen that stubbornness, and one of them is actually running the errands for him and doing some grocery shopping. So you do that, and throughout the day, while the other group is just chatting about past events, maybe sharing like a few happy stories, you do get to go to the next local store that is selling some carrots and cabbage, which is basically the original stuff. Your avocados, they do have, but those are original to the southern hemisphere of this continent and are not growing here. So, but you do get your hands on these ones as well. So you know this time you will have your favorite dish with an actual fresh avocado from the market. And as you get back, I'll just make one more roll. Because it took a while, it didn't take 4 hours, but you now have like bribery, so you're rolling on advantage.
Okay. Let's see. Persuasion again, right?
Exactly. Very good!
Wow.
We have a solid 3. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 threes in a row. That is, well, quite something. And
Something indeed, yes.
Impressive.
but you do break him, and he will finally talk and say, "Yeah, something happened. But I do believe in the good. It's okay for me." And you do know that if he says it's okay for him, that you don't get your information that you'd like to have. After you stopped asking him, and the day is nearing its end, do you plan to stay again at the priest's place?
This is the second day, right?
On the third day, the others are coming back.
In that case, I will stay one more night to try and get more information out of him.
Okay. I don't want to put thoughts into your head, but you know they are neighbors, right? Like they are a little bit distant, obviously, as we can see. But there are neighbors, so just saying.
I'm totally aware of that, but Tiberius is just concerned about him.
Yeah. He believes that he can, so he does.
Indeed.
That is how your belief in the God of belief works. I believe. So
very much religion, do not question.
yeah, okay, cool. That being said, we're heading back to the actual hawk situation. I would like Shast to make an animal handling check, and therefore 3 in a row, and you want to roll all of them over 13.
You want just 3 d20s, right?
Oh, 3
3 times
animal.
bardic inspiration.
You can't help him with that.
Okay.
3
Animal handling. There it is.
exactly 3 animal handling checks.
Oh god.
First one, second one, and that's perfect. So by end of the day, you mastered actually like the chemistry between you as you grew up with that hawk is really good. You have trained him before. It just was kind of rusty, but you actually made him learn a new trick as well, and therefore he's capable now to understand for you to actually fly up and look for potential dangers that concern him and let you know about these dangers, which he wasn't doing before. Like, he wouldn't let you know, as in if he comes back he will peck your shoulder twice carefully. Then you know that there's dangers for him. This is basically the progress that you get out of one day, which I would say is already a very generous progress in just one day. But surely he will now follow you everywhere you go if you let him. And while you're doing that, the others, as in Magna and Banan, are sitting and helping around the house. They're having some talks here, some talks there. Is there actually something you'd like to talk about? Having like an idea about a happy past event that you want to share to the other character, like to Magna or to Banan? This, after all, is a session where your characters should get a little bit closer and learn about each other's past, and we don't want to get into the edgelord stuff. What would you share if you were to or wanted to towards each other about some happy stories in the past? Maybe something happened while you're running the errands, and you do get to remember all of a sudden a certain event because it was similar, something like that. Is there anything, or do we just want to proceed?
Me included, or do I train with the hawk?
You are full-on training with a hawk. I like your enthusiasm, and I need to stop your music. Maybe that's why you're thinking that you have to share here. No. So you will have your time, and you will have, all of you guys always have the time to share some stories about your character, and therefore like sharing a little bit of history. But for now, it's just Magna and Bernan. Anything maybe you'd like to share?
Not yet, from my side.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. Magna is at the moment more interested in the training between Shast and Aurora,
Oh, okay.
and um, yeah, he doesn't feel like it's the right moment to talk yet about it. Maybe when all together,
Hmm?
but not now.
In that case, Banana's just chilling around.
Playing some music maybe.
No, just chilling.
Okay, cool. So just taking the time because he knows there will come some more difficult times.
Yes.
Cool. And this is how the day ends. Pretty much, Brother Tiberius is helping, making his favorite dish again, 2 times in a row. Yay! And Shast, for telling the story earlier on of your past, please mark inspiration if you don't already have. If you do already have inspiration, have some silver pieces. Like 15 silver pieces.
On the top left, the inspiration mark.
Exactly.
I already have this.
Okay, if you already have that, please mark 15 silver pieces. Your uncle actually gave you those and said for like this is for like some bird food and to make sure that your Aurora, if you're in the city, can have something to eat as well. He wants you to not let the bird fly around everywhere because there may be hunters and such, and he may get shot, especially because he's not toughened up yet to fight. To fight like weaponry. He may not evaluate the situation properly. And that is why you get like 15 silver pieces there. But that pretty much ends the day, and you guys are going to bed. Everyone's resting, everyone's happy, waking up. Pretty much the same scenery as yesterday. Hawk is coming in. This time he's flying right on your shoulder, Shast, and you have breakfast prepared already. The bird is sometimes trying to pick from your plate some food. Even while you're preparing it. So you kind of have to defend. There's a little play back and forth. Just some bonding, really. Brother Tiberius is helping with the breakfast. Brother Tiberius, you're more than welcome to roll your persuasion once more. This time it's way more difficult because you already got into stubborn mode. So you will have to roll over an 18.
Don't worry, it'll be a 20.
Easy. There's even 3 ones. That is very rare to see.
Again.
I mean, if you let me roll in the tavern, it probably is 3 times 1 in a row.
Yeah, true. You do have your inspiration still, don't you, Brother Tiberius?
I do not actually.
What did you use it for earlier?
You took it away from me.
You took it.
Oh, right, I know. Someone need to bargain. Cool. That's too bad for you. So yeah, there's some more help in the garden that you have to do, and then after like 4 or 5 hours, you can roll again. The others are now on their way back home, and you do know that if you leave in 5 hours, you would probably meet them in the center if they've left early on, to actually, yeah, leave the hunter's lodge there.
Alrighty.
So you can roll once more.
Sure.
You're making
Well,
3 ones again.
You're really not making a good impression. Whenever I say you have to roll this and this, you're always rolling under it. Always.
You're putting way too much pressure on me, man.
Well,
I
Brother
don't want
Tiberius has literally a godsend item. He should know how to handle pressure.
No, he doesn't.
Obviously, I'm starting to doubt the beliefs gods, the gods, the god of beliefs choice there. Come on. Okay, so you do have one more chance to actually get to your information, and that is by you're leaving the house. You're telling him goodbye, not goodbye. You're telling him like bye until next time. And as you leave, you see a few neighbors standing on the street. They're talking and they're chit-chatting. You hear them laugh. Everyone out here is fairly happy, actually. They're mostly living people out here who don't really earn money or who don't really have too much money. But they have a simple but happy life. Mostly, they're not really guarded here, so all of the city guards are inside all of the village guards are inside the village. So they have sometimes a little bit more difficult life. Aside from that, they're very happy folksmans here. So as you pass by, some of them are recognizing you actually, and they're greeting you, and they're saying how beautiful it is that you still keep visiting your old teacher, although you're already done teaching for like a couple of months now, and they never saw someone coming back frequently to see that old teacher. Usually they just leave and take the first chance to get into one of the largest cities, towns, not cities.
Hmm. I mean, Tiberius obviously didn't, or at least not yet.
Finish the sentence, please.
Full stop.
He didn't what?
He didn't leave the village.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah. It could be like he didn't finish the being taught by the priest. It could be he didn't talk to them yet, to the neighbors. It could have been so many things. I was kind of confused there. Yeah, he obviously didn't leave the village yet, at least not for long term. So yeah, do you want to react to that, or do you just want to greet, say hi, and leave?
Well, for starters, I will definitely introduce myself, and
They know you.
in this, okay.
As I said.
Case, I will. In that case, I will definitely ask them if they know what happened to the priest and why he lost his teeth.
I want you to make a history roll in behalf of them.
Okay.
That.
I do take that it's on advantage because it actually are a couple of people, and after they've started like talking about the weather and about how how sometimes the priest can be clumsy and that he probably just fell, one of them is coming along. Oh,
Hey.
This is
Oopsie.
that person.
Welcome back.
and after they talked about like the weather and how clumsy the priest can be sometimes, and how he probably just fell, one of them is saying, well, they did hear rumors about bandits that have started some burglaries here on those houses, and he says like something along the lines like we already don't have much, but they take it from us if it's not the city, it's the bandits. So we start really not to take care of any material goods anymore, but for those ones that we actually do need. And then someone follows along and says, "Yeah, sure, yeah, I've heard that as well." And he actually thinks that someone in the neighborhood saw that they broke in to the priest's house, and that creature who actually saw that just hoped that he wasn't at home, because those southern city bandits are actually more aggressive than the western or the northern ones. They let you know that there are like certain kind of gangs, especially after rumors had it that they got their ass kicked at their so-called toll station.
Oopsie. So that's kind of our fault. But only kind of. And those bandits would have probably still stolen stuff from someone. It just so happened to be the priest.
You didn't recognize that there was something missing in his house.
Nothing unusual in the chapel,
Yep.
right?
Well, yeah, it is chapel, house. It's like a mix. Like the larger part is like a very large room, kinda chapel mäßig, kinda chapel-ish esque, however you want to say it. And the smaller one, where you're standing, is like a 3-4 room house, bungalow. Need to drink something.
What time was it again?
By now it's 4 to 5 hours after breakfast, so lunchtime ish. And you get to meet your friends if you now walk back into the city core, probably somewhere in the tavern, pretty much when they get there. If you stay and take care of things, you can estimate that it will take longer, and that you probably would arrive there like late evening, early night, around like 9ish.
Oh, that's mean. For now, I will head to the tavern to meet with the others, and I will keep this situation in a chapel in mind.
You do also know, and that is what's driving you to your friends, and instead of going back to your old teacher, that if he says he's fine, he truly is, because his belief is on par with the unshakable belief that you do have. Although he was very worried when you said, and you could hear that in his voice, when you said that you are not sure if you are like not big enough, but
Ja, aufgewachsen. Ich weiß, was du meinst.
Exactly. That you could take on the task that the God of Belief is actually putting on you. Yeah, he looked really concerned, because he took that as doubt, which in fact it is. But you do go back, and everyone's meeting at the tavern, and you do see right the moment when you enter the tavern. You do see. Oh wait. Go. You do see Shast sitting there. At like your usual places. Banan, and they're already there. Like they can't be there for too long because they're still like making themselves comfortable. But you do see that there now is a hawk sitting on the shoulder of Shast.
Let me just check something.
Whatever the rules say, I've ruled.
No, it's not about the rules, it's about
sorry.
something else.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I guess your bird phobia is now kicking in.
Yeah, a casual hawk is about 2/3 of the size of Tiberius.
Yeah, they are fairly large.
Indeed.
They are fairly large. They're still considered tiny creatures, and you are still considered a medium creature for some reason. But hey,
I am actually small as a gnome.
you're small?
I am small.
Oh
But the
wait,
token is the same size for small and medium.
you're small now. You're a small one.
No.
Well,
Small and medium have the same size token. Only
Really?
tiny is tiny as a quarter square.
Oh, shit.
Well, not so much in this tavern now. You have now a three-quarter normal token.
Sure, why not?
We will obviously not have that for the fights, but here it's okay. Unless you start a fight here, then we have it for fights as well. So better think about where to fight start a fight.
So yeah, Tiberius comes into the tavern, sees his 3 friends sitting at a table, is about to join them, and then notices this really.
He's
really
looking
big
down on
bird.
you.
Metaphorically and physically.
Yeah, I meant it physically, not metaphorically. He's not thinking he's smarter or better than you. He just looks down on you.
Yeah.
But it is
Maybe.
menacing for you because he is way higher than you. Because, well, he's sitting on Shast's shoulder, and Shast is probably like 3 times your height. So, fight right there and then. No Mephistopheles. Bad Mephistopheles. We're not fighting in taverns. It's not a tavern brawler we're playing here.
Yet.
Oh boy. I will shrink your character even more. I will make it happen. I'm not afraid of that. And yeah, so that hawk is looking down on you. Bernan and Magna already realized that you're there. Shast as well. Everyone's pretty much looking at you. And this is where we're ending today's session.
Full stop.
Exactly.
Oh, I was muted.
Yes. You have.
Okay.
That's true. As always, I will mute myself here. I'll be back in a sec. Then we can talk about everything and have questions answered if there are some. And I will then end the stream while being muted. Just one more thing, as we love those weekly tasks, I haven't prepared any, so you're
That's
fine.
great.
If you haven't noted down 3 hobbies
Aw.
of your character yet, please make sure to do so and put it into the bio of your character. Your favorite dish, the same. Please put a recipe to it as well if you got the time to think about a recipe. If you don't have your character's biggest fear yet, Magna, I'm looking at you because I don't have the one there yet. Please make sure to put that in
Wait.
there
It is
as
in
well.
my bio.
It is in your bio, never mind. Then I will just
Yeah.
make sure that it's in there. And
Just have a look.
then to the next time, I will have prepared a few things. Just making sure we would actually need 1 more hour today. Okay, we will have more information next time, and then we will then we will talk and see where you're actually going. And I make sure to have prepared pretty much all 3 possibilities that are in my head right now. Not enough fighting. Oh, come on. You will get your fighting, and you will cry when your character dies.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And with that being said, I will end the stream.
Spoiler.
Shh. Alrighty. Gotta click that one. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Let me bring you to the talking screen. There we go. Well, I won't cry. Well, obviously not you, Mephistopheles, unless you really are into the campaign. But I do hope that I could entertain you guys. And I hope that the players actually had some fun as well. I do think so. It went very well, actually, for a very difficult start. The start was kind of slow and very slow. But it was the first time that all 4 people were there, and we're still trying to figure out stuff here. So it will get better and better. I do love that actually Genscher today opened up a lot, and that he started to roleplay a lot there. I think I think I offered great opportunity there for everyone to talk. I do believe that next time we will either pursue some hints they will get, or we will go into the tower or to Forest Unknown. Those are the 3 possibilities that we can have and that I will prepare. There will be a little bit of an interlude to both the tower and to the actual forest. So that will be probably a very cool scenery. There will be some story around both of them, and I try to flesh that out as much as possible, so it will be in a closed little adventure in itself. If they're going there, if they're not going there, and they're deciding to take on with what is more or less a main quest, then that's fine as well, and we will take that other part for a later time. But that being said, we are back next week, Tuesday, with Dungeons & Dragons. It's once a week, it's always Tuesdays, and it's always starting at 8 p.m. CEST. That's UTC plus 2. 2, not 2. 2. So make sure to be there when we're playing again with Genscher, with Sage, with Misaika, and with not Yozuka. Playing some Dungeons & Dragons is always fun. And that being said, have a great evening, have a great morning, have a great dinner time, have a great lunchtime, have a great night, have a great afternoon, wherever you are. Wherever you are, just enjoy yourselves and join my Discord for more information and valuable things along Dungeons & Dragons and memes and whatever you like. So please join my Discord if you feel free to or if you want to, feel free to actually, yeah, get into contact with me and talk a little bit more about what's going on in this homebrew setting here. So have a have a good evening, everyone. Bye bye.